Hi everybody, welcome back to episode 12 of Bragiao BJJ Technique for Kids. Today, we are going to continue our focus on the top game with another guard pass and a few submissions from side control. Now let's warm up. For our first warm up today, we're going to do burpees. So we're going to start standing up. We're going to put our hands to the mat and kick our feet back. We're going to do a push up, then jump our feet back up, jump and reach for the ceiling. We're going to do 15 burpees. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Now on to the next warm-up. For our next warm-up, we're going to be doing sinking boats. So we're starting on our back. We're going to put our legs out straight in front of us. We're going to sit up a tiny bit. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. Okay? We want our feet 6 inches off the ground and our back to not be too low but not to be too high. We want to be right in the middle. Okay? 30 seconds. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Alright, good job. Go ahead and get some water, and then we'll move on to the technique. For our first technique today, we will be learning the double under guard pass. This pass is from when we've already opened the guard. We have our knee shield out. We want to get both arms underneath the legs and lock. Now to do this, we're not going to go one arm at a time. If I go one arm, our opponent will lock a triangle. We do not want that. We want both arms together to go under at the same time and lock as we go down to our knees. From here, we're going to lock our knees in and lift. We're going to come up onto our toes and start driving forward. We want to put as much pressure as we can on our partner. Now I'm posting my hand here just so that, because I'm just demonstrating, I don't want to put too much pressure, but when we're actually doing it, we want to be as heavy as possible. This hand is going to come to the back and grab the pants or the bottom of the gi. We're going to start opening up our shoulder. We want to get this grip across on the collar and start opening up our shoulder and allowing the legs to fall past as we come down into second. Again. Have our knee shield up. We go double under at the same time, hands together, and coming down to our knees. We lift our partner and start driving forward. We're going to reach our hand, grab the bottom of the gi or on the pants. This hand reaches across and grabs in the collar. We start opening up our chest and allowing the legs to pass to the side. Now, we take the side. Now it's your turn. You're going to do 5 passes in each direction. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, we are going to work on a kimura from side control after we've passed the guard. You pass the guard, and we end up in side control right here. We have our grip. We're making sure that we're nice and heavy with the shoulder pressure and top pressure. To start my kimura, I'm going to bring this arm around and trap my partner's head between my knee and elbow. I'm keeping that side of their body over there. I don't want them trying to defend using that arm or trying to move in order to not let me grab this arm. I'm going to get a 5-finger grip on their wrist, and I'm going to bend it and reach under with the other arm, getting a 5-finger grip on my own wrist. Now to finish the kimura, I'm going to switch my hip to face their head, and I'm going to lean back just a tiny bit to make this amount of space so I can turn the arm. And I'm going to push the wrist back as I'm pulling the elbow up. When I'm leaning back, I don't want to lean so far back our opponent is just going to come up. I only want to make enough space that I can push the wrist back. Okay? Back to the beginning. I have my side control. I'm trapping the head. I'm grabbing the wrist, 5-finger grip. I'm grabbing my own wrist, 5-finger grip. This is the same kimura grip as when we did the kimura from guard. Now, I'm turning my hips to face their head, leaning back a tiny bit to make a little bit of space, and pushing the wrist back. Now it's your turn. We're going to do 10 kimuras on each side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. For our last technique, we're going to be doing 2 arm bars from side control after we've passed the guard. So, we're starting in the same position, but this time, our side control is facing their head. We want this knee to be up near their head, this foot posting. Okay? We want to make sure that we're nice and heavy right here. So to start the process to get these arm bars, I have to put this foot that is posting on the mat on the other side of their head. Now, some of us are a lot more flexible and can do it without any trouble. But others have more trouble. So what you can do is grab the outside of your foot and place it. If you need to, you can come up a little bit higher on their body and just sit on their stomach here. Okay? So I have the foot on the other side of the head. Now, the first arm bar I'm going to go for is right here. The arm is straight, and their elbow, I want to be right here on my hip. I want to trap their arm in my elbow, or my armpit, right here. And I'm going to start leaning back a little bit to straighten out the arm and hyperextend it. Okay? So, I want to make sure that the elbow is pointing towards my hip, because if their arm is twisted here, the arm bar isn't straightening out the arm. I need to make sure that the elbow is pointed straight towards my hip, trap it in the elbow, or in the armpit, and lean back. Okay? The second arm bar is from the same position. I'm bringing the foot over, and now I'm going to attack this one. I'm going to trap their wrist in between my shoulder and my ear and lock it down. Now I'm going to use this wrist to find a spot just above, closer to the shoulder from the elbow. I'm going to put the blade of my forearm right here, right in that spot. And I'm going to lock my hands together in a gable grip and start pulling in the first step. Okay? So, the way that this should be drilled is to bring the foot over the head. We're isolating this arm, trapping it in our armpit, finishing this arm bar. Now, we trap it in our neck here and finish this. Okay? One more time each. Bring the foot over. Making sure the elbow is pointing towards my hip. I trap the wrist in my armpit. And I don't want to lean all the way back here, because then I'm in danger of them bringing their leg over my head and bringing me down. Okay? So I want to make sure that my head is still down, but I'm leaning back. Making sure it's trapped in the armpit. Finishing the line. Now from here, I'm going to trap, find a spot just above the elbow, so closer to the shoulder. Use the blade of my forearm, get a gable grip, pull in. Now it's your turn. you're going to do the arm bars 10 times each side, but you're doing both arm bars. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. Today, we learned the double underpass and the kimura and 2 arm bars from side control. Thanks for watching. Make sure to DM me if you have any questions at Ismael_BJJ_, and make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Have fun and stay safe. Os.